Three Springs Farm. You can pull up a bale of hay, listen to the music play. We're gonna play all day down on the Three Springs Farm. And if you need a dose of pretty, I know just what'll fit the bill. Just get yourself out back and find a place on Toby's Hill. Oh, if you're getting hungry, there must be at least 100 different dishes. It's a veritable feast down on the Three Springs Farm. You can pull up a bale of hay, listen to the music play. We're gonna play all day down on the Three Springs Farm. We'll sing the songs we've written, the words are known by some. But if you don't do them, it's okay if you just hum down on the Three Springs Farm. You can pull up a bale of hay, listen to the music play. We're gonna play all day down on the Three Springs Farm. If I told you I was happy, that would be a lie. I passed happy long ago, now I'm stupefied. Oh, there's some folks in the treehouse, some folks in the canoe. Every place you look at, a smiling face, looking back at you. Down on the Three Springs Farm. You can pull up a bale of hay, listen to the music play. We're gonna play all day down on the Three Springs Farm. She sure was the gentle sort. She was warm and good and kind, though I haven't seen her for a while. The time we had together more than made up my mind. Even now, when I think of her, I smile. My smile starts down deep within and works its way outside, till my lips are spreading clear across my face. And it comes on so strong I couldn't stop it if I tried. So I relax, let that smile take its place. Even now, when I think of her, I smile. So if someday when times are bad and you see me grin, I hope that maybe you'll bear with me for a while. 'Cause I'm thinking about a girl I knew in a place that I have been. Even now, when I think of her, I smile. Even now, when I think of her, I smile. problems. She's got time on her hands that she wish she didn't have. She got bad memories and no way to stop them. Sometimes one will come out in the middle of the night. Look in her eyes, they tell the story. Look in her eyes, they're filled with doubt. She's got a heart so badly broken. She ain't letting nothing in, and nothing but pain is coming out. Oh, coming out. She listens to records for hours every evening. She listens for everything that her friends might say. She listens sometimes for something to believe in, but mostly she just listens for it all to go away. Look at her eyes, they tell the story. Look at her eyes, they're filled with doubt. She's got a heart so badly broken. She ain't letting nothing in, and nothing but pain is coming out. All coming out.
Nice.
Beech trees hold their leaves, hold them like no other, like children hold their mother when they're frightened they might fall. Beech trees hold their leaves, some will last till springtime. I'm here in the meantime, feeling happy that they do. And oak trees hold their leaves, especially when they're younger. They're worth standing under, looking upwards at the sky. Oak trees hold their leaves, browner than the beeches. I hope this song teaches you to know them both by eye. Beech trees hold their leaves, hold them like no others, like children hold their mothers when they're frightened they might fall. Beech trees hold their leaves, some will last till springtime. I'm here in the meantime, feeling happy that they do.
Yep. You can hit that.
There's a couple dead dogwoods ain't no longer look good. They'll burn just fine when I take 'em inside. There's an old sassafras, he couldn't stand the last storm, so he lay down and died. And the sadness you feel is so deep and so real, just lasts until you look down. Look at all the young saplings around.
Keep going.
Moonlight was so bright I turned off my flashlight, sharpened my senses to take in the scene. Each horse had a pile of hay, lights a half mile away, nothing more peaceful outside of a dream. There's a tall twisted cedar tree standing there silently, telling the story I sing in my song. Those beautiful lines were created by vines that almost had choked him before I came along. But don't blame the vines, they're just trying to climb, to reach for the sunshine to grow. But am I the killer, you know? There's a couple dead dogwoods, they no longer look good. They'll burn just fine when I take them inside. There's an old sassafras, he couldn't stand the last storm, so he laid down and died.
Yeah. Play that one.
Yeah, this stuff is all just, I've been told Phyllis is the one that you need to talk to about it. But yeah, what happened was they found me in this Walmart parking lot up here. And I was passed out and kind of vacant stare. They thought I'd had a stroke. I'd gone up over the curb. And somebody fortunately called 911, and they called the EMS guys, who gave me all the injections, at least to kind of keep me alive. And then they took me up to Reading Hospital, and then they called Phyllis and they said, "We found your husband's cell phone. You know, instead of saying your husband's dying, he's on the way to the hospital. Could you give us a call?" So she calls him back, and then I said, "Well, I got your husband up at Reading." So then they went up there, and Phyllis and my kids, and they said they did everything right. They put all these tubes in me, but they decided they were going to wait overnight and see how I did. And they called in the chaplain to talk to Phyllis and the kids.
Just to be on the safe side.
And Veronica, the one who's the cardiologist who rides here, and her daughter rides here, when she heard that not only the aortic thing, but the carotid artery was blocked, she said, "You got to get him moved. You got to get him moved. Got to get him downtown." And she called the hospital all day and checked the weather to find out when they could helivac me down and everything. Unfortunately, they did. They took me right from the helicopter to the emergency room, more than the emergency.
Yeah, it's the operating room. It went
yeah,
from
and they had the whole team
yeah,
waiting.
just,
yeah.
Right down
And
Yeah,
then there was, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of surgery.
Yeah, it was all of that.
Mm.
And it just happened to be the #1 thoracic surgeon in the world. You know.
He said it was the worst one he's ever seen.
Yeah.
Told him.
Yeah, I actually got a message, and it was from Jay. But it was Jesse using your phone.
Oh.
So I'm thinking that, okay, he's going to tell me he's running a little late, or you know, something like that. And then I listened to her message, and she was trying to get and I said, "Oh my God, what?" And so then I called her back, and that's when I got the full extent of the event. Pretty scary.
Looked in the mirror this morning and said, "Jay, looks like I'm getting old. I got my share of wrinkles and the gray is sneaking in. Quite a lot of my story's been told. What a lovely story it's been. I wish we were just starting over again. But the story isn't through, though the pages left be few. I'll gladly write the last chapter with you. Well, I smiled at what she said and what the future held in store. I lost my youthful fear of getting old. I had to give up cigarettes and my beard ain't red no more. quite a lot of my story's been told. What a lovely story it's been. I wish we were just starting over again, but the story isn't through, though the pages left be few. I'll gladly write the last chapter with you. I'll gladly write the last chapter with you. Life's been hard on the lady. You can read it in her eyes as she slowly looks you over with her head tilted to one side. And you know she's been lonely. You know that she's been blue. And you know in a moment she's an awful lot like you. The bleached blonde hair that looked like it's been bleached 100 times, and the lonely eyes and the weary sighs seem an awful lot like mine. But you know she's soft inside. She yearns to be revealed, 'cause inside we're all love letters, but the envelope's sealed. And when I sing, I tell the world, take a good look, here I am. I'm kinda weak and I'm kinda scared. I'm an ordinary man, and I feel good when I say it. Think that you would too. If we could just stop the games playing, oh, there's so much we could do.
Right.
I like weeds, satisfaction's guaranteed. You like weeds, you can count on them to stay. People curse 'em, people spray 'em, people probably would pay 'em if they thought that would delay 'em or make 'em stay away. I like weeds, I like dandelions, the way they're trying hard to hold their place. I like their yellow flowers and their seeds have magic powers. If you dream before you blow 'em off in space. I like weeds, satisfaction's guaranteed. You like weeds, you can count on them to stay. People curse 'em, people spray 'em, people probably would pay 'em if they thought that would delay 'em or make 'em stay away. I like weeds, I like honeysuckle. My knees almost buckle at the smell. Pick a trumpet, pull the string out, taste the nectar that'll bring out. Makes me wanna sing out, everything is going well. I like weeds, satisfaction's guaranteed. You like weeds, you can count on them to stay. People curse 'em, people spray 'em, people probably would pay 'em if they thought that would delay 'em or make them stay away.
listen to the music play. We gonna play all day down on the Three Springs Farm. We'll sing the songs we've written, the words are known by some. But if you don't do them, it's okay if you just hum down on the Three Springs Farm. You can pull up a bale of hay, listen to the music play. We're gonna play all day